So the fight between Takaba and Kenjaku finally comes to a close in chapter 243 of Jujutsu Kaisen. This fight was unique to say the least. While it wasn't the flashiest of fights, it did manage to keep us invested for the time that it was on, and also managed to flesh out the characters of history's greatest comedians, Takaba and Kenjaku. But this fight has reached its conclusion, as all good things do. So let's dive in. We open up the chapter with Kenjaku and Takaba taking the stage to perform their comedy show. Honestly, I didn't actually read through the whole comedy skit because I just couldn't wrap my head around the jokes, and all of them just seemed as if they were rambling to me. So if you guys manage to finish the whole thing, make sure to let me know in the comment section so that I will try my best to read it. And I'll also go back and reread the whole chapter and do my research, especially on that comedy skit, to see if Gege hid any breadcrumbs in there. But after the show, we come over to Kenjaku and Takaba, with Takaba lying on the ground with a white kimono on him. This is important because this kimono actually seems to look like a Shini Shozoku. Sorry if I actually butchered the name, I apologize. But the Shini Shozoku is actually a kimono for dead people, or people who are going to die, who are on the brink of death. Plus, it also looks as if the kimono was tied with the right side over the left, which is also important because this is also something that is reserved mainly or simply for dead people. So it's basically Gege telling us that, yo, Takaba, yeah, this guy is dead, or at the very least is going to die. I'm not a big fan of this, if I'm being honest. I love Takaba. Ever since he came in, he has just been fun, especially the Dark World Jujutsu Kaisen, that ray of light, especially at the side of the heroes, was just nice to have. But Gege said, yeah, he does not care. He does not care at all. But at the very end of that partner is always, and it was Kenjaku. Kenjaku himself also had the time of his life because he had a huge smile on his face while he was complimenting Kenjaku. But that didn't last long for him though, because he got put down, or his head got put down by Yuta Okotsu. My god, Yuta has redeemed himself in this chapter. All the allegations that have been heaped on his name because he was not able to get up and beat Sukuna, even though he would have died a second reached there, because after Gojo's death, all of those allegations, all of those shame, all of those insults that have been heaped on his name, he has taken and he has thrown it away, because man, he looks menacing. He looks like he was out for blood, and he got it. He got Kenjaku's blood in this chapter. But even though he did successfully cut up Kenjaku's head, Kenjaku's head was still talking. Like, he was still seemingly fine. He is on the brink of death, but how many people have you seen in Jujutsu Kaisen that keep talking after the head is slashed off? Like, even Gojo had to quickly put it back on, or else he would have actually been dead. But Kenjaku, nah, he said he's built different. He is built different, for real, for real. But it also seems as if he's plotting something, as he was actually stated in the chapter at the end by the editor, which is pretty interesting. What Kenjaku could be plotting by the time of his own death. But personally, I don't think Kenjaku is dead. I do think he's on the brink of death, as it is shown, but I don't think he's going to die so easily, because it's Kenjaku. We have not only been waiting for the fight between him and Yuta for chapters upon chapters upon chapters for a very long time. There's no way that is actually how the fight just goes and ends. On top of that, it would also be anticlimactic for Kenjaku to die before his own merger starts. For real, that would actually be boring. It wouldn't be as interesting as I would have loved it to be. But he does seem to have a plan in case he does die, which, yes, possibly makes it interesting, but I just don't want Kenjaku to die, and if I'm being honest, and I don't think it's going to happen like this anyway. but that is just my opinion. Gege is not the kind of person to shy away from killing characters. Like, he just killed Takaba basically. Like, who's Kenjaku is not gonna kill? He killed Gojo, he killed Nanami, he possibly killed Nobara, on top of lots of other people that he's killed. Yeah, he's not the type to shy away from killing his characters. But I do think that this chapter was one of the best recently. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the fights throughout. Takaba is dead, Kenjaku could be dead, and Yuta has risen to being the glorified king. He is now a him character. He is not the kind of guy that would say, I would win. Oh, I love that meme. But yes, Yuta has done really well. My props, hats off to him. I just really want him to start cooking in his own corner right now. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to like the video. Don't miss out on my other uploads I'm gonna upload in the future, and let me know in the comments what videos you would like me to make. I will do my best to actually make them, and I will try to read each and every one of your comments. I know it probably won't be much because, you know, I have a few subscribers, but I do want to do my best to read each and every one of yours. So make sure to drop the comments right there. This has been the Source Captain, and I'll see you in the next one.